something to do with the tackle.
After 3, Benton leads Carterville 42-0.
Woof.
So 2:20 left here, and we'll let the flag sort it out. It looks like it's going to be against the Taylorville Tornadoes, which will certainly aid the Rams. Welcome those of you back online at WMIXSports.com. This has not been a great night for cellular connectivity, that's for sure. Split to the right side, it will be Blaze Baird, the sophomore wide receiver. On 1st and 10 from the 12, the Rams can get a first down without scoring. Out from under center is Simmons. Handoff to Leak, gets inside. He was close to the 10. Might be a gain of a couple. So we'll drop below the 2-minute mark here. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams. Tied at 14. Rams trying to get into the end zone here and get their first lead of the year. 2nd and 8 from the 10. It's the Taylorville 10. Out from under center is Simmons rolling to the left side. He's going to have to get away. Trying to get rid of the ball. Can't, and he's going to be swallowed up for a sack. And that is a rare miscue by the junior quarterback. And that loss will take him back to the 20. He just could not get rid of it. Nowhere to go. And it'll cost the Rams some valuable field position.
Jackson Tex and Mason Bates on the sack for the Tornadoes. It's now 3rd and 19, and see what you do here. The one thing you don't want to do is make a mistake and give the ball to Taylorville on a drive that was looking oh so promising for your first lead of the year.
3rd and 19 for the Rams from the Taylorville 21. With 42 seconds left in the third. Looking downfield is Simmons through the air. That's going to be complete to Wilson. He's inside the 10, 5, close to the 5. It'll get some valuable field position back, but it'll still be 4th down for the Rams with 30 seconds to go here in the third.
Good to see Wilson back on the field. Whatever happened earlier was not any kind of serious injuries. He's back on the field.
So it cuts it close. It'll be 4th and 7. Do the Rams have the leg here to go for a field goal? We shall see, and the clock will expire on the third quarter as the Rams let the time expire. We are through 3, tied at 14. The Mount Vernon Rams and Taylorville Tornadoes. This is Rams football powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Jared
and Karen
from Community First Bank.
And we have some breaking news.
Recently, 30-year mortgage rates have dropped to historic lows.
And we want to help you take advantage. Whether you just purchased a home,
have been thinking about refinancing,
or have been a homeowner for years,
these rates are just too good to pass up. Call 244-3000 and ask for me, Jared,
or me, Karen, and let us get you started on the way to saving some money today.
Community First Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you have a medical emergency, you can be confident choosing the ER at Crossroads Community Hospital. You'll find specialists in orthopedics, cardiology, general surgery, gynecology, and more. Visit crossroadshospital.com to check the average ER wait time to be seen by a medical professional. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Specialists are employed and independent members of the medical staff. Crossroads ER, where caring is our mission.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
To the fourth quarter we go in Taylorville. We're all tied up at 14 apiece. The Mount Vernon Rams have a 4th and 7 from the Taylorville 9. They appeared to be bringing Landon Simpson out for a field goal try of about the 25-yard variety. Maybe more of about 26. Let's see if they can do it. Be the first field goal in quite some time for the Mount Vernon Rams. The left-footed kicker is on, soccer style. We await the snap. Here it is. There's the hold. The kick is up. It appears to be good, and the Rams take a 17-14 lead on a 26-yard field goal. More like 25. Holy cow.
This is fun, Hugo.
This is what I love. I love a field goal game at the high school level. Don't get that enough anymore.
And Mr. Hugo, who would have thought we'd be saying the Mount Vernon Rams have a lead over the Taylorville Tornadoes in the fourth quarter?
I thought we would, but I didn't think it'd take till the fourth quarter to do it. Unbelievable. I mean, it's not unbelievable. It's been a while. Good to see a field goal.
Well, it's good to see as of right now, be a 45-point difference between the last time this team came up here.
So 17-14, Rams on top. A 25-yard boot, unofficially, by Landon Simpson, who, by the way, is 2 of 2 on PATs, and I hope I don't jinx any future efforts. But what a night he's having. He could be making a case to be your next Country Financial Josh Finley, WMIX Sports Ram of the Week. Not all precincts have reported yet.
Got those city precincts that take a long time, Hugo.
Sometimes. See what's going on out there at Wells Bypass and Ambassador Lane. We're 2 seconds into the fourth quarter. The Mount Vernon Rams use a 25-yard field goal to gain a 17-14 advantage over Taylorville. Now they just need that defense to continue stepping up. The Simpson kick is up and in over in toward the near side. Ooh, dropped at about the 2 and picked back up. Plenty of time to regain footing. And now a run right up the near hash as Herkert's going to get to the 25, 26. Brought down maybe about the 27 and talk about something out of nothing for Austin Herkert.
And now let's see how this defense comes out and responds. Now, for the first time tonight, they are playing with a lead. Let's see if they take that energy and channel it, or if maybe some excitement comes onto the field.
In the SSM Health broadcast booth, where should you go for care? Well, ssmhealth.com/access/need-care-now. SSM Health, the healing power of presence. It's 17-14 Rams. They've had a presence here in Taylorville tonight. 11:51 left. Out of the gun for the Taylorville quarterback, Milam. Quick handoff, Herkert. Plenty of room up the middle. Finally runs into a wall at about the 39. Brought down by, I believe, thought it was Hunter Simmons. Two-way Hunter Simmons. Dual threat Hunter Simmons.
That definitely was number 11.
So 11:40 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Rams hanging on by a field goal to be first and 10 Tornadoes. Ball is on their own 39.5-yard line along inside the far hash. Moving left to right. Out of the gun. It's a quick handoff. Herkert, and he is met by Gabe Taylor. How do you do?
Gabe Taylor said, "Not today, my friend."
So 11:14 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The Rams up 3, and it'll be 2nd and 11 on the loss of 1 for Austin Herkert. For the Tornadoes, 2 left, 2 right. They're purple and gold clad. Single back out of this shotgun set. Ram linebacker will adjust for coverage, and it's a drop back to pass. Nope, going to run right up the middle, and a good slide. A good slide there by the quarterback, and the Rams are going to have an unsportsmanlike penalty here, it would appear.
Yeah, that was a late hit, and there's no question there, and that's going to be probably should give Taylorville a first down.
Can't do things like that. Cannot do things like that, and that's a late hit, especially on a sliding quarterback. What you can do is take advantage of historically low 30-year, at least for 30-year mortgage rates are at a historic low. Simple as that, Hugo. If you've been thinking about refinancing, now is the time. Stop by Community First Bank, ask for Jared or Karen, and learn how they can save you money. Community First Bank, member FDIC, a equal housing lender. They'll walk this one off 15 yards. It'll be an automatic first down for the Tornadoes with 10:47 to go in the third quarter. And it's going to be another case where the Rams defense has to stand tall in their own territory.
We do have a final, Mr. Hugo. Hamilton County beats CZR 13-7.
It's a big win for the Foxes. Inside handoff to Herkert. Out of the gun. He's across the 45 to about the 42. Maybe a gain of 2 for 2nd and 8. 10:20 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Thank you to those of you who have been patient online at WMIXSports.com. Our streaming is presented by Red Lake College with over 100 degree and certificate programs. Find the Matchmaker app at rlc.edu to discover the ideal career for your personality. 17-14 ball game. Inside handoff, Herker. Nope, quarterback keeper. Off the option and rolls forward past the 40 down to the 38. Gain of 4 or so will make it 3rd and 4.
So now here's where Mount Vernon can stand tall. But Taylorville has been going for it on 4th, so you got to think they may go for it here again. You got to stand up for 2 and not just 1.
Out of the gun, the quarterback. 2 left, 2 right. Drops back to pass, looking left side, and that's going to be overthrown. It was a good effort, just not enough could be done.
And so now it's going to be 4th and 5 after the incomplete pass, just the 4th one of the day for Caden Milam. And Rams defense standing tall once again.
Wilford Printing is a custom printing shop with the largest variety of Rams apparel in the King City, where there is no custom order too big or too small. Find them at wilford-printing.com, on Facebook, or stop in their new store on South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Dropped on a snap by the quarterback. He's having some issues. Out of the gun, he's rolling to the right side. Has a man downfield, and now to be caught. It's easy picking. Slipped his man in for the score. 39-yard touchdown pass to Tyler Himesness. And that was a good effort by Leak, but he started to slip, lost his man, and it was an easy curl into the end zone. And that puts the Tornadoes back on top at the moment, 20-17. Not what the Rams wanted.
No, it's not. And, Leak did lose his footing. He was trying to play on the man there a little bit, and it really was just easy pickings. Just had to catch the ball and walk in.
So with 9:18 left, here's the PAT. It appears to be good.
It is.
21-17. So a 4-point game with 9 minutes and 18 seconds left. The Rams will have another crack. As the sirens going off in Taylorville for the touchdown and the extra point.
I don't think there's a tornado coming this time.
Some communities there would be a little bit of traumatic experience with something like that, but when you're the Tornadoes and that's your thing and you have strong resolve, more power to you.
The tornado siren actually blew twice that night. That's what I was told. Never had happened before. Probably good reason why.
So 9:18 to go in the fourth quarter. We await the impending kickoff after the touchdown grab by Tyler Himesness, who capped it off with the extra point. As we await the impending kickoff here, again, all the action is sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. We're in the SSM Health broadcast booth. Have our Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac post-game show coming up after this one. And I did not see the kickoff, but it ends up in the hands of Evan Leak, who has some running room. He's at the 40, trying to get to midfield, shake some tacklers. Now he's going to run to the right side. 50, 45, at the 40. Nice high step to the 35. Now to the 30, down to the 25, far sideline. Finally pushed out of bounds, and that is very advantageous field position for the Rams, thanks to great running by Evan Leak.
He was thinking touchdown. He was absolutely not just thinking good field position there.
He did not want to be denied, and he appears to be a little unhappy that he was denied the score. 9:06 left to go in the fourth quarter here. Chris Hugo, Kyle Norris alongside WMIX, WMIXSports.com. Jeff Crow with us in the SSM Health broadcast booth. Brianna Sanders, Riley Lenga back at the Mount Vernon studio here tonight.
We have a tornado injured near the center logo.
Certainly hope everything is as well to do as possible there.
That would be Benjamin Michael, which on a roster that I saw called Benji.
So they'll tend to him with 9:06 left to go here in quarter number 4. Rams are back at it next Friday night at Mascoutah. It'll be audio only. That's right. You'll have to listen live at WMIXSports.com or right here on your radio. Video will return for Rams football at home in the home opener at Ken Hunt Stadium against the Triad Knights on the 13th. Lady Rams volleyball returns to action at home Thursday night.
I believe it's West Frankfort that they've gotten that first match. At least that's how the schedule would be reversed from last year.
So 9:06 left to go. Oh, that's right, because we're a week late.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's messing with me. And now, handoff off tackle left side for Evan Leake. He's inside the 25, so positive yardage at least as he's between the hashes. He was down at about the 24. We'll see if they give him to the 23 for good measure. With 8:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Again, the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show will follow this. We will have scoring stats, maybe some scores. Hope to foreshadow what we hope will be a great winning conversation tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show between Kyle Norris and Jared Kessler.
It's always a funner conversation after a victory.
You bet it is. Under center is the quarterback, Simmons. Handoff going to go to the right side for Evan Leake. He gets to the sideline, down past the 15. Let's see if he got enough. It looks like he was inside the 15, and if so, that's a first down. They move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. It's about a 10-yard gain for Leake at the 8:16 mark of the fourth quarter, and now the Rams are threatening again. Boy, he's coming, and he's hosting the Section 618 Tailgate Show, and he starts next week from 6 to 6:30 on Q106 and WQRLradio.com. It's your regional source for Southern Illinois football before kickoff. And if that's not enough, he is hosting the Section 618 postgame blitz after the Benton Rangers game. It's the 618's postgame show with final scores, interviews, and more, and he is doing it all on sister station Q106 and WQRLradio.com.
I can't wait till you can name who it is.
Find out who he is a little bit later on, as Leake is the he in this case, and he gets the football, lunges forward from the 13 to the 10. It'll be a gain of about 4 as he went off to the left side, up the hash, and with 7:30 to go as the Rams dancing inside the 10. We do have 3 stars of the game coming up in our post-game show. Some solid contenders tonight.
Oh, yeah, that is for sure.
2nd and 6 from the 10, ball in the near hash. Rams move right to left as you look at your radio. Inside handoff, Gabe Taylor. A little thunder and lightning here as he went from the 10 along the hash to about the 5 on the dive. We'll see if they give that to him as we drop below minute mark number 7 in a 21-17 game. Taylorville is up 4. However, the Rams are trying to get that lead right back. We've seen a 33-yard run. We've seen a 49-yard pass. We've seen a 25-yard field goal. Right now, just looking for a 1-yard gain to get the first down from the 5. They'll spread it out here. Single back is Taylor. Out of the gun is Simmons. To the left, Leake and Wilson. To the right, Willis. And it'll be a quick play up the middle. There goes Simmons up the middle. He has a first down yardage. Trying to bring him down as he get into the end zone. He looked like he was about the 2. They'll push him forward at the 1. Do they say he's in? We do have a signal that he's in. It'll be a 5-yard touchdown scamper by the quarterback, Hunter Simmons, and the Rams take a 23-21 lead with the point after pending. So a 25-yard field goal put it up 17-14. Taylorville strikes back, and now it's a 5-yard run to put the Rams back up 2, trying to make it 3. Kick is up. Looks good. Yes, sir. 24-21.
And now we'll see Mount Vernon defense. They have had some stops today. They have fairly well handled a normally perennially great Taylorville offense here today. But we'll see if they've got one more stop in them. See if Mount Vernon can maybe get a little bit more offense here and make this a little more comfortable. But Mount Vernon might be 6:21 away from their first opening night victory in 14 years, 15 years? 13 or 14?
I think it was 06. I think. If not, it was 05. 6:21 left to go in the fourth quarter here. 24-21 the score. Rams on top. We're glad to have you. Thanks to Community First Bank of the Heartland. Take advantage of those 30-year mortgage rates at a historic low. (24-21). Rams by 3. What a difference that 25-yard field goal made. They've traded touchdowns tonight. The difference is a 25-yard field goal. And now Simpson is on to kick off. After the Rams score, they get 6 plus the PAT. A deep man about the 5 for the Tornadoes. Great kick by Simpson off toward the near corner, and that one will be picked up at about the 6. Along the near hash, 15-20. Finds some room at the 25, 30, 35. Uh-oh. There's nobody left to beat. Midfield, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Still along the numbers, 10, 5, touchdown, and that's going to be a 94-yard touchdown return for the impossible-to-read number, but it looked like it was Camden Woodward.
It was. And, well, that's a momentum shifter.
94 yards unofficially on the kickoff return. And that'll put the Tornadoes on top, 27-24. Crossroads Community Hospital. Well, if you have shoulder, knee, or hip pain, Crossroads Orthopedics team of doctors can help you get back in the game. Call 618-241-8777 to schedule an appointment today. Crossroads Community Hospital is here for all of your health care needs. Crossroads Community Hospital, where caring is our mission. So 6:06 remains, and I think the clock has proven that it is a factor, but it really isn't. Both of these teams capable of scoring quickly. And so now we wait the PAT try from Heimsness. This is Cameron Heimsness, a sophomore.
With 6 seconds remaining in the football game.
28-24.
28, Rams 24.
We'll have our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show following this one. Feels like it's a never-ender. Boys, we're not getting home till tomorrow. At this rate. It'll be tomorrow. It'll be midnighter or later.
Should I just sleep at the station tonight for the sports show tomorrow?
I don't care what you do. It's not me. 28-24.
This is why we need a couch, Hugo.
6:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's been back and forth, trading punches all throughout this second half. As the Mount Vernon Rams trying to win a Week 1 game for the first time in quite some time. 6:06 remains here as we await the impending kickoff. It was a big run on a kickoff return, 94 yards to put the Taylorville Tornadoes back on top on their home field. And they have certainly learned how to run on this turf.
But I will say this. I don't think Coach Kessler, I don't think any of those players that I've talked to were lying. This team's playing with some confidence that we started to see a little bit last year, but they're loaded with it this year.
Of course, you get the Rams and the Mascoutah Indians next week, and with Mascoutah, it's anybody's guess on any given year. I'll expound on that after this kickoff. Trying to catch the Rams off guard will go out of bounds.
That helps.
Yep. They weren't quite trying necessarily for an onside kick, but they were trying to catch the Rams napping. And it ends up as an illegal procedure. With Mascoutah, you don't always know what you're going to get from year to year. It's not an enviable position with all the military assignments at Scott Air Force Base. You might have a kid there 1 year, and then mom or dad gets sent somewhere else or reassigned or transferred, what have you. So you never necessarily know what you're going to have in an Indians football team from year to year. See what the Rams get Friday night. Not trying to look past the 6 minutes and 6 seconds here, but last time the Rams were in Mascoutah, it ended fairly well. That was 2013, a Week 2 game. We had tornado warnings. We never left the press box, much to the chagrin of upper-level administration. There was a hurricane coming through back then. 6:06 left.
Hurricane Mascoutah. Sounds fun.
I think it was Ike or Isaac. Because we had Isaac and Ike in short time there as we are waiting to see what the turmoil is on the field. We haven't gotten our snap off yet. Penalty took the ball to midfield. I'm sorry. I left that detail out. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Again, 6:06 left to go. It's 28-24. Taylorville is on top here after a 94-yard kickoff return for a score after the Rams had just taken a lead. Under center is Hunter Simmons. Tied on both sides. Handoff coming inside. Uh-oh, this is Evan Lake. He's going to break for it here. He's at the 40, inside the 40, brought down from what my perspective looked like either by a face mask or a horse collar. Either way, a missed penalty. But it's first down yardage for a gain of 11.
There was no way the ref should have missed that either.
Yeah,
They would have had the best angle on it.
one would have thought. But now they say keep the clock running. 5:55 to go here in the fourth. 28-24. Rams down 4, but they're marching into tornado territory. The ball on the 39 near hash, right to left move the Rams for those of you listening to your radio. Under center is Simmons. Inside handoff again, this time Gabe Taylor. Again, that mix and match of thunder and lightning, if you will, between Leake and Taylor. And from the 39 to about the 36, it's a gain of 3 for 2nd and 7. Appreciate those of you who tuned in on our new edition this year, 96.1 FM. Coming in loud and clear, Interstate 64. Near Nashville area. Under center is Simmons. This going to be a running play again. They find Leake. He found a seam. Looks like his head was almost taken off as he's inside to about the 34. Another gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 5.
It's like Carbondale's made a little bit of a comeback on Murphy. 29-26 Devils after 3.
A 4-point deficit for the Mount Vernon Rams. Field goal not going to do it for you if you get into that range. We've seen a 25-yard field goal out of this Ram outfit tonight. We'd rather see a Ram touchdown with 4:27 to go. We're in the fourth quarter from Taylorville. Under center will be Simmons, trying to milk some clock and gain some yardage on 3rd and 5 from the 34. Pitch to the near side, Leake, and they sniff it out. They know what's coming. And Leake will be brought down for a loss at about the 36. Loss of 2 will make it 4th and 7. Not what you want there if you're the Rams. And the game doesn't necessarily come down to this 4th down.
But you'd like to keep this drive going.
Absolutely. Next Ram of the week, well, who knows? Could be anybody. It's open to anybody that is a Ram. So see Josh Finley at Country Financial to learn more about protection for the things in your life that matter most and get started on a plan for a comfortable future. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial.
Disclaimer, a Mount Vernon Ram, not a Ramsey Ram, not a Shelbyville Ram, not a Los Angeles Ram.
Fair enough.
Just going to throw that out there.
Fair enough. Timeout on the field, though, presented by First Mid Bank and Trust, your one-stop financial resource. In addition to banking services, First Mid also offers wealth management and ag services. Plan, save, and protect with First Mid.
Mount Vernon's now out of timeouts. This is where those 2 early timeouts loom large here late in the 4th.
This is one of those headache situations. 3:36 remains in the 4th. Rams out of timeouts. Taylorville has all 3.
Oof, start time in Waterloo around 11 o'clock tonight.
Yikes.
Oh, have fun with that. At least we're not there. That's Heron in Waterloo tonight, right?
Yeah. Orange and black.
Huh, a lot of it.
Timeout. Tornadoes. Their first timeout.
So Tornadoes will now burn a timeout.
Let's take some more time here.
And if you'd like to earn $80 per year just for making everyday purchases, stop by First Mid Bank and Trust at the corner of 34th and Broadway. Learn about the money-saving benefits that come with Premier Checking. Bottom of the hour, this is WMIX Mount Vernon. Free service from Withers Broadcasting. 9:31 p.m. in the Central Time Zone. And right now, we're awaiting a 4th and 8 from the Taylorville 37 as the Mount Vernon Rams trail the Tornadoes 28-24.
Hugo, last year, Waterloo, didn't they go 0-9? They went winless last year, didn't they? I think they did, because they lead Heron right now 16-0.
Interesting. Saw Heron's defensive coordinator at an eatery recently this week, on Wednesday, as a matter of fact. Didn't get much of a chance to talk football.
Heron coach Jason Carnes going to be one of the guests on the sports show tomorrow. Kevin Green from Salem also supposed to be on the show. And then we've got a variety of other sport coaches as well.
Good to know.
Along with JK, obviously.
JK looks kind of PO'd right now. 4th and 8.
I'm not interviewing him right now.
The Rams are on the 37-yard line, Taylorville territory. Out of the gun for Simmons on 4th and 8, 3:36 left. Critical play here. Simmons is going to drop back to pass. Has some running room. Take it, young man. He's going to run. He's down to the 30. Should get first down yards down to the 25 and down inside the 20 to the 18 on a 19-yard scamper.
Smart play there by
Good.
Hunter Simmons to take it.
Great vision there by Simmons. Once he realized, there's nobody around, pulls it down, runs with the football. Rams football, as you know, presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Now's the time to refinance. 30-year mortgage rates at historic lows. Equal housing lender. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. 3:12 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rams down 4 with the football. On 1st and 10 from the Taylorville 18. Ball near the far hash. Out of the gun. 3 left, 1 right. Simmons going to try to run with it again. Tries to evade a defender. Now dumps it off. Far sideline at about the 10-yard line. I didn't get a great look at the jersey. I think it was Blaze Baird.
That's going to be...
He was past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was.
Well past it.
That's the second time Hunter's done that tonight. That's going to be something JK is going to be really working into his head this week at practice.
At least that appeared to be the case from this perspective. Yep. That's one of those things you just have to kind of know where you're at. So what, 2nd and 15 from the 23?
No. Well, it should be 2nd down, but the announcer has it as 3rd because the linesman there has it as 3rd. Should be 2nd. 2nd. Unless.
2:54 to go in the 3rd.
And now they fixed it.
2nd and 15 from the 23-yard line. Out of the gun for Hunter Simmons. He looks left. He's going to try to run up the middle. Now come back to the near side. He'll be pulled down. That's another case where he's brought down, a Ram brought down by a horse collar and no call. They missed that one. It'll be a big loss, but it's an even bigger loss that they couldn't see the horse collar.
Everyone on the Mount Vernon sideline saw that horse collar. How the refs missed it, I do not know.
So 2:27 left to go here in the 4th. It'll be 3rd and 22. The ball is on the 30-yard line between the hashes on the spot. Out of the gun, 2 right, 2 left. Single back set. The back is Taylor. And now here's the snap. Simmons is looking left, looks right, has some running room. He is past the line of scrimmage, so don't try to throw it. And he'll be pulled down at the 30. That'll be 4th and 22. With about 1:53 left to go. And now, you hate to say the game on the line, but that's exactly what it is.
Yep. Clock is running, and no timeouts left. You have to go for it.
Absolutely. 4th and 21 from the 29. So did get a gain of 1 on the play. Rams could take it all the way down to a minute 12, but you got to get going here. 12 on the play clock. It'll be Willis and Baird to the right. Leak and Wilson left. Leak in motion out of the right slot. Single back out of the gun. Simmons is back to pass. The man chasing falls. Needs to get rid of it. Drops one off, and this one will be caught by Baird, but is he deep enough?
Not even close. I don't know why he even threw it there.
That was pretty well his only option. It's a nice gain. But it's a turnover on downs. It's a gain of about 12. But not enough. So with a minute 5, the Rams appear as of now as if they might come up just short. It's timeout on the field. Start safe floor. We're a little early for that. Timeout on the field presented by First Mid Bank and Trust. And this is a case where the Rams may come up just short and we'll basically need to look at all the penalties tonight.
The penalties, 2 turnovers killed them, and at the end of the day, it comes back to those 2 turnovers in the first half. You don't want to look at it like that, but they score on one of those 2 drives, and this is a completely different ballgame.
And with a minute 5 left to go here in this one, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes from their own 17-yard line. So, victory formation for the Tornadoes, knowing the Rams can't stop the clock. And the Rams, valiant effort, but they're going to start this season 0-1.
And you know what? What a performance tonight by the Mount Vernon Rams. A few mistakes go the other way. They win this ball game here tonight. I think the hype is real. There's some talent on this team. That is 100% for sure.
Oh, there is. You just have to look at some of the issues tonight and shore them up over the coming weeks and hope these young men are able to capitalize. Another knee taken, and that'll do it here tonight. Final score from Taylorville. It is the Taylorville Tornadoes 28, the Mount Vernon Rams 24. We'll talk about it in our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams football powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Jared
And Karen,
from Community First Bank.
and we have some breaking news.
Recently, 30-year mortgage rates have dropped to historic lows.
And we want to help you take advantage. Whether you just purchased a home
Have been thinking about refinancing.
or have been a homeowner for years,
These rates are just too good to pass up. Call 244-3000 and ask for me, Jared,
or me, Karen, and let us get you started on the way to saving some money today.
Community First Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Rend Lake College Warriors are back in season. Check out the new site at RendLakeWarriors.com. See scores as soon as they're final. Follow your favorite teams, track stats, get schedules, and read the stories. Register for free as a VIP member, and you will also get special access to deals on RLC merchandise, tickets, and news. Don't wait. Become a VIP at RendLakeWarriors.com, the new home for RLC Athletics Online.
If you are looking for a new doctor, look no further than the new SSM Health Provider Finder. Search for physicians online based on conditions and treatments, name spellings and pronunciations, and locations near you. What's more, SSM Health doctors are known for taking the time to listen and connect with you. We call this the healing power of presence. You'll find this helpful tool at ssmhealth.com/doctors.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon.
A lot of dealers advertise a special low prices, but only at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac can you get the low price plus award-winning service to back you up after the sale. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac has factory-trained technicians to take good care of you after the sale, and we're here to serve you at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac.
Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams football from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
AM 940, 96.1 FM and 96.5 FM. The Mount Vernon Rams come up short tonight against the Taylorville Tornadoes as they fall in this one 28-24. They had a 17-14 lead. Then it was 20-17, 21-17 rather. Rams come back and get a 33-yard touchdown for Leak to make it 24-21. And then Taylorville gets a 94-yard kickoff return for a score. And that was the difference in this one as the Rams fall tonight, 28-24. Plenty to talk about coming up on this Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We'll take a break, come back, get you some scoring and stats. This is Rams football powered by Community First Bank.
Here's Bonnie Armendariz on why she chooses Crossroads Community Hospital.
The very first night, every single one of the staff took the time to introduce themselves personally, told me how they personally would help me recover. And they cared. They saw me, Bonnie, the person, not my chart. They talked to me. They listened to me. That's what Crossroads is. They see me. That's why I like them.
Crossroads Community Hospital, where caring is our
The old
mission.
saying goes, nothing beats free. Hi, this is Becky Connor at People's National Bank. At People's National Bank, we agree. Our free checking account is just that, free. You get free paper statements, your first box of checks are free, unlimited check writing plus free access to over 33,000 ATMs nationwide with our MoneyPass network. If you like free, and we think you do, stop by People's National Bank today and open your free checking account with only $100. People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams football from WMIX Sports.
AM 940, 96.5 FM, and the new 96.1 FM. This is Mount Vernon Rams football, your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. And a home win for the Taylorville Tornadoes tonight. They knock off your Mount Vernon Rams 28-24 here, and they're celebrating in Taylorville, and rightfully so. Chris Hugo with Kyle Norris alongside. Kyle, for the Mount Vernon Rams, tough loss, but it's a sweet win for Taylorville.
It absolutely is, especially when you have a Mount Vernon team that you've played these past few years. Think about, obviously, the trip here last time. It was 49-7. This team went on to a winless season, their second winless season in a row. This year, they take a team that went to the quarterfinals of the 4A playoffs last year, down to the wire. Down to the wire. If it weren't for that special teams touchdown there with about 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, this Mount Vernon team may have upset Taylorville here in Christian County here today, and that would have been a statement win. And granted, Coach Kessler is not happy. He wanted a win here tonight, but taking the positives out of this, you took a perennial playoff contender down to the wire on their home football field here tonight.
Absolutely a lot to be celebrated. So we'll check in with some scoring and stats here in just a moment. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show will continue. We'll have your 3 stars of the game coming up. This is Rams football from WMIX Sports.
If you're looking for a new doctor, look no further than the new SSM Health Provider Finder. Search for physicians online based on conditions and treatments, name spellings and pronunciations, and locations near you. What's more, SSM Health doctors are known for taking the time to listen and connect with you. We call this the healing power of presence. You'll find this helpful tool at ssmhealth.com/doctors.
The Red Lake College Warriors are back in season. Check out the new site at redlakewarriors.com. See scores as soon as they're final. Follow your favorite teams, track stats, get schedules, and read the stories. Register for free as a VIP member, and you will also get special access to deals on RLC merchandise, tickets, and news. Don't wait. Become a VIP at redlakewarriors.com, the new home for RLC Athletics Online.
This is Mount Vernon Rams football from WMIX Sports. The 3 stars of the game are next.
Before we get to the 3 stars of the game, this is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Rams start their season 0-1 after a 28-24 loss here on the road at Taylorville. I'm Chris Hugo. Kyle Norris is alongside. As we're wrapping up some scoring and stats here, then we'll go straight into your 3 stars of the game. Disappointing loss on the road to start the year. Rams look to rebound next week at Mascoutah. It'll be audio only. AM 940, 96.5 FM, and WMIXSports.com, as well as the new 96.1 FM. And I think Kyle has some scoring and stats of this one.
All right, just to kind of recap the scoring plays here tonight. Taylorville got off to that 14-0 lead in the second quarter started off with a Caden Milam to Sabatini 54-yard pass, making it 7-0. Then Austin Herkert with another quick rushing TD, making it 14-0. Mount Vernon scored their first TD before the end of the second quarter. Simmons to Leak, 49 yards. It was 14-7 at the half. Mount Vernon ties it in that third quarter, 14-14, thanks to Evan Leak on the 33-yard touchdown. And then a 25-yard field goal from Landon Simpson, and that gets you to a 17-14, and then the teams traded punches the rest of the way. Taylorville with that final punch, 28-24, is your final score there. Just a few quick stats that aren't involved with our 3 stars of the game here. Of course, the Caden Milam, Ethan Milam tandem here tonight was great. Ethan Milam ended up with eight receptions, 108 yards of a ton of yards that Caden Milam got. We'll get to that in our 3 stars of the game. Another name to mention here, not in our 3 stars of the game for Taylorville, is Austin Herkert. He had a great night. He had one of the TDs, but he is not one of our 3 stars. Put him as the 4th star, per se. 21 carries, 106 yards for Austin Herkert, and he was by far Taylorville's leading rusher. And 3 stars? All right, 3 stars of the game here. Your 3rd star for the Mount Vernon Rams is Hunter Simmons. 5 for 9 passing here tonight for 112 yards. He had a passing touchdown to Evan Leak. And then 12 carries, 28 yards. He had a scramble into the end zone as well. So 2 touchdowns total for Simmons. He's your 3rd star. 2nd star is going to be the starting quarterback for the Taylorville Tornadoes, Caden Milam. 16 for 20. That's an 80% completion percentage. 274 yards, 108 of those to his brother. 2 touchdowns on the day for Caden Milam. He's your 2nd star. 1st star of the day, you got to give it to Evan Leak. 21 carries, 189 yards. All these stats unofficial, but they're going to be pretty close. A rushing touchdown for Evan Leak. I didn't even keep track of the special teams yards, but he probably had over 100 of those as well. And then 2 receptions and 82 yards receiving-wise and a touchdown there. So if you add it all up, that is at least 300 yards, maybe 400 yards for Evan Leak total on the night. By far your 1st star of the game here for the Mount Vernon Rams.
Well, it's disappointment for the Rams, Kyle, but they try to shake it off, and they head into Mascoutah Friday night. And again, Mascoutah, you don't always know what you're getting. But for Mount Vernon Rams, they feel like they could be getting a win.
I think no matter what Mascoutah puts on that field, as the Mount Vernon Rams, you are very confident going into that game because of how you played in this one.
Absolutely. Any final thoughts?
Honestly, I did not expect it to be as close as it was, even with how much Taylorville had lost. But Mount Vernon kept this close down to the wire, and you can't. Right now, it sucks. It's going to be a long ride home, but tomorrow, there are many positives to take out of this game.
Absolutely. Of course, we will talk to you tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show. We'll talk with Jared Kessler about tonight and the good things that happened here tonight. There were some not-so-bright things, but there are a lot of bright spots to take away here on this Friday night. We bid you farewell tonight from Taylorville. The final score, the Mount Vernon Rams fall to the Tornadoes, 28-24. We're back at it next Friday night, 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock your kickoff on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. For Kyle Norris, for Jeff Crow, for Brianna Sanders, for Riley Langa, for all of us at WMIX Sports, I'm Chris Hugo. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and thank you to our sponsors. Good night.
Mount